Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Herman Green. Petrol prices are rising this week as local prices continue to reflect the happenings on the international scene. For a look at how much more you'll be paying at the pumps this week, we join Dashan Hendricks at the Smartboard.
Well, it's paying at the pump for consumers this week as Petrojam has announced an increase in the price of gasoline, E10 87 and 90, going up this week by $1.46, increasing this week to the highest they have been in some 6 weeks. The price of regular diesel, it goes up this week by $1.92, while the low sulfur variety increases by $1.86. Kerosene is up also, it goes up this week by $1.33. Propane up by a big $2.13, but butane up by a few cents, just 65 cents this week. It's now back to you.
Thanks, Dashan. The Jamaican dollar resumed its run of gains against the U.S. currency today after briefly halting on Tuesday. At the end of trading today, the U.S. dollar was selling for $127.17, the lowest it has been since August 18 last year. The Canadian dollar is selling for $98.15. The pound sterling costs $168.47, while the euro is going for $148.92. Bank of Jamaica Governor Brian Witter has been shortlisted for an award for the best central bank governance in the Caribbean. The award, which is given by local business publication Capital, Global Business Publication Capital, Finance International, is to be awarded at the end of this month. The central bank is being shortlisted was singled out for the exemplary manner in which it conducts its operations and the governance structures it has put in place. The number of people working in Jamaica climbed to the highest it has been since it has ever been in July this year. The data was released by the Statistical Institute of Jamaica, Statin. Dashan Hendricks has that story.
Good news on the employment front. The jobless rate continuing to trend down for a third straight quarter into July of this year.
We're at 11.2% now. You can remember some years ago we were in the 16% range or thereabout.
The 11.3% unemployment rate is the lowest it has been since 2009. It was realized as a record 1,216,000 Jamaicans were working at the time of the last labor force survey. It meant 11,400 jobs were created over the 3-month period, April to June, a job creation rate of 3,800 per month. Since the start of 2017, 30,500 jobs have been created in Jamaica. State Minister in the Ministry of Finance, Pepper Williams, says the strong labor market is being reflected in the government's coffers.
More persons are finding job, so that means, that the tax net is getting wider.
The result, the government collecting 6% more in revenues than it had budgeted for up to the end of September. Collections at the end of that month were $16 billion, more than projected.
The underlying economy is driving that.
The end result, Jamaica continues to outperform the target set for the primary surplus at $61 billion at the end of September. It was $14 billion more than expected to pay down the debt. For the Business Day, I am Dashan Hendricks.
Thanks, Dashan. Stock prices finished mostly lower today. The JSE Market Index closed down 2,127 points, while the Junior Market Index lost 15. 138 Student Living, Iron Rock Insurance, Jetcon, Medical Disposables and Supplies, Pulse Investments, and Sagicor Real Estate X Fund were among the winners. The losers included Berger Paints, Carib Cement, Express Catering, Jamaica Broilers, KLE Group, Mayberry Investments, Pan Jam, and Supreme Ventures. And that's the Business Day. I'm Herman Green. Good evening.